In these elementary courses, there are assessment opportunities built into the course. Some of them will self-grade if they are multiple choice or true-false questions. Some of them will require you to grade. We've already talked about how assignments look when they come into you and when they're ready for you to assess them. Here is one that talks about quizzes, tests, exams, that kind of thing. So how do you know that you've got some items ready to grade? Well, if you have the FN Marking Manager block docked, or it's a gray box on the side, you can see at the top it says you've got 2 items that require grading. Just like this would also say if there is an assignment in here, it would be 3 items that require grading. So if you click on this top link, it takes you to the items that you need to pay attention to. And right here it tells you the name is Sample Quiz, and you've got 2 items that require grading. Because I am in teacher mode and I did this for myself, one of the previews is my own attempt, so it doesn't actually show up here as being something that needs grading. But the elementary development person, that's their name, not yet graded. So we can review their attempt. We click right on there, and it shows us this quiz only had 2 questions. Number 1 has green. It was marked correct. This was automatically scored by Moodle because it's multiple choice. But number 2, it requires grading. It was an essay question. It says explain how to prepare an onion cell slide for viewing under a microscope. Create a step-by-step list. And this is what the student has typed in. You can make a comment or override a mark, and here is where your response history has started. So the student started this, here's their answer, it's complete. Let's make a comment and let's override the mark that is blank right now. And you'll notice that this is the same view that the student has here. It's their answer, but in the green section, it didn't show up earlier. It's the answer key. This is part of the question. So let's type this in. Maybe the student did a great job. And you want to give them a 7 out of 9 because maybe they missed one thing, except, there you go. So you would type in whatever you want, or you would upload a rubric, or however you want to score this one question, and you would save it. And down at the bottom underneath here, it will show up as being complete. And you can see I actually did this earlier in an example that didn't work out. So here it is, it's complete. And now up here it shows, it's not light yellow, it shows darker yellow. It means it's partially correct because they didn't get 9 out of 9. So that's one way to score a quiz, is by using your FN marker button on the side. Another way to find something that you have got for marking, if you don't want to use this FN Marking Manager, is actually go to the quiz itself. So there's the sample quiz, and I can look at the amount of attempts. So if I have 30 students, they've all attempted it, it would say attempts 30. I click right on that and it shows me who has attempted everything. Okay. And it shows me elementary development, finished it, it was graded, they've got an 8 out of 10. And it gives me some graphs as well, right here. So if I wanted to mark it from here, let's say I haven't marked it yet, it's the review attempt key. And it's the same page that we just saw. Okay. Marking quizzes and tests and exams takes a little bit of playing around to find out exactly where you need to go and how you need to get there, but it's quite easy. Once you get used to it, it makes your job a lot easier in the long run. Thanks for watching.